Okay, sir. Good evening, sir. So I'm going to talk about my lab assignment one. So without going into further, so I'm going to start with the question. So my question here is about to differentiate rectangle and round shape. So I have to come up with the first question, which is what are the changes made to the original code of Candy production? So basically, I have to use the Candy production.m file, the codes from there to actually modify to get into this question. So what are the features to be used? So basically, what feature I'm using? High future value indicate. What does the high future value indicate? How to calculate the future? So yes, I'm going to go straight here. Actually, you see here, I've already come up with the customer segment, station and project 2, which is the picture that I want, which I've taken from it because this is what we're going to use later. So it's in my assignment folder under lab, notes, image processing. So, okay, I'm going to just close this, minimize this. So, yes, of course, I need to come up with my code, right? So basically assignment 1, which I've already saved it. I already saved it in my I already saved it in my eh, actually I've already saved it. Wait I think okay, so I've already put in my assignment. Okay, so this is the code that has given to me, which I have to edit later. So first thing that I've already copied into my Octave Online, and this is my code, and I've already saved it to assignment 1 as given. The next one is common irrelevant codes. Basically, the steps I've written on my paper. Because I don't seem to have the steps in my in lab in the folder, so I written it what I have to do. So the first thing is they said comment irrelevant codes. So the first thing I have to comment all my files. Okay, so I have to comment all my files. Okay, all my files is here. There's 3 years, so there's another one I left it, so it should be somewhere here. Here. So there's 4 files. So I have already done all the comments for that. And now, without wasting my time, I straight away move to the code, which I have to block comment all the one below. So I'm going to read the input. So before that, I'm going to comment this. So comment until here. Comment until here. No, the comment should be wrong. So it should be like this. Okay. Okay, I've done with the comments. So this is my comment. So if you see all the one below here is already gray in color. Okay, before that we have to save this, Control C, and then bring it here because I'm going to use this, not Candy production. Again, see there's a problem here because I didn't save. Okay. Again, there's okay. Okay. Another pause here. Okay, I'm done with all the pause. Let's save this. Okay, now I've changed the name and I've saved it. And yes, of course, I need to do the thing again because I didn't save just now. So I have to save every time. So this is the lesson I'm learning. So I have to save every time when every time I when I going to the next part. Okay. Okay, I'm done. Save this file. If you see, all the one below here is already gray in color. So again, I'm telling the same thing. So now I'm going to save, and then I'm going to run this. So it has been saved to assignment 1, and this is my file, I mean my picture that I want to see. Okay, I'm done with that. Next, I'm going to bring this to segmentation. So I have to do segmentation. So Control X. Okay, see, I've already visualized it. So now I have to go control here, and then I have to bring it here because I'm going to do my segmentation. I'm going to save this again, and I'm going to run this. Okay, if you see there, this is what are the image that I am not able to crop, because if I'm not able to crop, maybe it's because I'm using Octave Online, so I'm not able to do that. So maybe in the MATLAB, yes, and MATLAB is not functioning. So that is why. So I have to. This is what I'm skipping that part. So the segmentation, this is what I got. And next, I've already I've run the codes and I've visualized the results. Now I have to go for morphological operation. So morphological operation will be ending here, will be ending until here before the labeling. Save this and run. Okay, if you see, there will be a slight changes between that and these. If you see the images, you can see the 2 dots here, and there's a bit of there's 2 dots and a bit jaggy. And if you go here, it is a bit better. I can say it's a bit better. I can say 2-3% better. And but still it's not functioning, it's still not working. I don't know why. So because I'm not able to even as written here, I have to actually modify the shape by structuring element. I have to use a structuring element, but unfortunately my structuring element here I'm not able to use. Supposingly this disk part, which we should not touch, and the 8, we should do something to the 8, maybe to because they say remove large object if it's too big. So we can decrease into 1 2, like maybe 7 or 6, to make it even smoother, so the image could be smoother. Supposingly the image should be smoother, where if you see all these edges should be very neat, and also very neat, yeah, in a point very neat. So yes, so I'm not able to do that. Okay, okay, now I'm moving towards to binary features. Okay, binary features here. Binary features here, where I have to change, because since this one I'm going to use thinness ratio, basically I need to use um, 3 things, which is area, perimeter, and the image itself. So that are my inputs. My input. So my input here should be perimeter as well. So I'm going to put perimeter here. So as okay, there is this is what always the problem. Perimeter. Okay, I've done with the perimeter. Next I have to do some, I've done with the binary objects, and I'm going to see this. If I run this, I'll get the same image. So there's no point. And then I'm going to go for the next part, which is on here. I'm going to move it here. So Control X, and then bring it here, which is over here. So I have to do some compute the features. So to compute the features, I need to do the average part. Okay. Okay, I've done with this. So now here we have to use, since we are using thinness ratio as our thinness ratio as our topic, so I'm going to use this. And yes, area. So, and then I have to change with my area. All the area has to be in thinness ratio. And here, thinness ratio also. Okay, so I just saved it as thinness ratio means TR should be fine. So I've made the one below it as gray. So I'm not going to go into my classification first. So now I'm going to compute. So keep the codes until the loop. Yes, of course, I've already modified and verified check variable. So I'm not able to actually check the variable. I'm not able to run this because my binary features here is not able. I can't even open my binary features. I don't know why. So I'm not able to do that. I'm not able to do the calculation because I don't have the value. So I have to skip that also. By the way, I have to skip that. Yes. So okay. Okay. So I have to move to the next one, which is okay. So I'm going to save this and I'm going to run this. Okay. I got the same image again. Okay. Next part, which is I have to do. I'm going to just take this thing off. So I'm not going to use that anymore. So now here for total, 1 equals to 1 is total object. So figure 1, I'm sure binary features. Yes, this is all. There's no problem issues in this. Here I have to change in object area. So as I told you, I have to use T R for thinness ratio. It stands for thinness ratio. Even the average, I do have to change. Okay. And then the title also, because I'm not going to use big candy. I'm going to use round. Okay, round. So I'm just copy this thing because I'm having problem in terms see. Okay, okay. So it should be rectangle here because instead of we have round and rectangle. Okay, I'm done with that. Now I have to break this thing. I don't have to have a pause because I'm going to. There are so many circles. There are 4 and there's 4 triangles. So I have to do for everything. So I don't have to do this, and I'm going to erase all the comments. So all the comments have been erased except for the power 3 pauses up there. So I'm just going to save this file and I'm going to run this. So I'm going to run this, and if you see the image, it's round. This one, and yes, I'm going to press enter, enter, enter. So clear all. Lecture. So now because I have to do this part, which is on my calculation part, which is here, I have to come up with. So I've not done this. Okay. So before that, I have to do another one more part over here, which is the binary features here. Because since we're using for area and perimeter, so we have to do for both, for area and also for perimeter. So where for object TR, where I have to make the binary 4 times 4 4 times, okay, this will be pi. So as we know, we need to find what is the value for pi. So it's 31416. So use that pi over here. And then dot times binary features, which is I have to do for area. And yes, another dot here. And then I have to copy the entire thing again. Control C, Control V. Okay, so this part here, I'm going to change this to perimeter, because the if you see the perimeter, okay, I don't know why why this thing has to come twice. Okay, perimeter dot, okay, so now I have to power 2. Okay, okay, so yes, I'm going to close the bracket. Okay, okay, yeah, so done. So this part, and I've done with the down part also. So to extract, to compute, I have to use this. Okay, why I have to use this? As as I've learned, T equals T is basically what we are using in. So basically, in my words here. So I have to wait for a while. Take some. Okay. So in my binary features, where I have to use thinness ratio. For thinness ratio here, I have to. It's over here. Where is the thing? It's in the. Mm, where is thinness ratio? This one. So this is the formula. So just I got the formula. Okay, the formula here is T equals to 4 pi. So 4 times pi, that's what I written here. 4 times pi area over P square. P will be perimeter square. So yes, okay, done with that. So yeah, so from here I got my calculation part, and then my round shape and rectangle shape, and then yeah, I'm going to start run again. Okay, there's a mistake here. So the mistake here is 4 times pi times bin. Okay, features 1, and what is the mistake here? Okay, the mistake here is 4 times pi bracket times bin features 1. Okay, dot. Okay, K over, so it should be here. It should be this and this. Okay. Okay, now there shouldn't be any problem. Okay, so there shouldn't be any problem now. So this is the circle shape. If you see the output, it is a round shaped object. So you can just press enter here, continuing for the next circle. So I got just now another one circle, first circle here, the second one here, and then enter. Okay, the third one, enter, the fourth one, enter. Now I got my rectangle. So there's one rectangle, the second rectangle, the third rectangle, and the fourth rectangle. So if you want to see the image clearly, this is what the image is. It is a rectangle object. Um, okay, no, okay, it is a rectangle object. Um, okay, rectangle, another rectangle, another rectangle, round, 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 another round. So there'll be four to get. There's four rounds and four rectangle. So but still the image is very jaggy. I mean the image you can see it's not that clear. I mean it's not like a circle. Yeah, so yeah, that's the thing. So until you have done, so basically yeah, this is what I've done, sir. So later in the Google form, I'm going to share this file and the assignment one file, and yeah, only the assignment one file plus the video. So thank you so much, sir.